Greetings everyone, and Grade here from another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn on the right side, bottom right side as the green English, you have Zerty. Spawn on top left side as the blue Byzantines, we have LoueMT. And look at this map, there's a large amount of wood here, sticker site in the middle of it. It's like pit, both wood, and sticker sites. And there's no, look at this map, oh I would hate this map. Look at the lack of wood on this map. I suppose there's a good amount of wood here. Still. And please give me a moment while I'm trying to review a large notes of the Byzantines, because this is a new civilization, I don't know all the quirks. Let's see, Cistern. Improves the gathering rate of nearby villages by 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, based on network level, not by age level. Generates influence that boosts production, research, or defense. Can activate something defense and briefly arm nearby villagers. Simple enough, a militia mechanic. Cisterns with aqueducts to enhance their influence and villagers gathering rates. Cisterns costs increase the more cisterns built. So build more, you get cost more. So you get military production, which is probably not that great. Research production is probably a little bit better at this moment, or reduce damage. So all that stuff not immediate at the moment. And this gives nearby villagers armed with stronger weapons, increase their armor by 2 for 30 seconds. Another cistern here. Aqueducts now deployed on the field. And we do have a landmark here. Imperial Hippodrome. Access stable. Contains Triumph ability, which can be activated with supply points. Increase cavalry melee damage, speed, and health regen. Comes with 30 supply points. Generate 1 every 30 seconds. Earns more when killing enemy units. The biggest thing I can see here is the fact it is a stable, which makes it so you get immediate stable for immediate pressure you can pull it on out. Interesting, little upgrade there. And let's take a look here. Olive Grove, harmful source of food, uses the villager to gather food from the olive grove. So instead of farms, it's 60 food rather than 75 wood for a farm. Byzantine villagers gather olive oil equal to 20% of food gathered. So you get another resource called olive oil. Okay. Not familiar what that is. Aqueduct. Connect the water between cisterns. Improve the water level. All of cisterns can be constructed stone walls. And you still access the wooden walls and wooden fortifications. Here we go. Mercenary house produces mercenaries for olive oil after purchasing a mercenary contract. So you can take the olive oil and get mercenaries from it. Not bad. Oh yeah, I remember as well. Mercenaries, 400 olive oil for Musafati warriors or camel archers. Is it just random? It looks like random per trade post. You get royal knights here and horse archers. That's a little bit RNG to me. Not accessible either. Horseman straightforward, nothing too fancy about it. Of course, got the council hall and a barracks on the field, pretty standard. I am curious of what hippodrome. Okay, cataphracts are H3, not H2. Much more expensive heavy cav, so I'm assuming they're heavy cav. Powerful trample that charges through enemies, so their charge attack is a piercing effect. No base charge attack, so it's fully reliant on the trample. Triumph consumes all supply points, increasing the damage, yada yada. A supply point increases the Triumph's duration by 1.5 seconds. The maximum of 40 supply points can be collected. Interesting enough. Got some unique research down here. We got that longbowman not getting overrun by the horsemen. He sees these horsemen there. Imperial Hippodrome. Oh, wait, no, that's the structure. Ah. Sorry, I'm going crazy. One horseman goes down. These are still pretty standard horsemen. He does utilize the Triumph there. Triumph is something more like a decoration award, but translated to a video game means damage buff. Let's see, and I see a bunch of unique research here. Explitiators, I probably butchered that name. Horse damage versus worker increased by +2, so you get bonus damage versus workers. Workers killed by a horseman reserve. So you also get a bit of a bounty per killing workers. Neuromy, enemy units hit by trample becomes vulnerable and receive 20% increased damage. And Trapeze, scouts increase their torch damage of nearby units by 25%. Standard archers now being pulled on the field. And let's take a look at the archer range. Pretty standard and boring. Nothing wrong with that. See a large amount of mechanics here, more based on infrastructure. Looks like he has 4 cisterns on the field. His production speed will greatly increase. Of course, longbows are still useful as always. Blacksmith here. Gold being collected on up. The cistern will improve the collection rate by 20%. So it's similar. I just realized something. It's very similar to the British mills, but for all resources. And combine that with the olive oil stuff, you can probably get a good number of free units from the olive oils. Or... But yeah, that's where you can put the English farms for a run for the money with 5 cisterns. How expensive is a cistern at the 5th cistern? Apparently it costs 50, that maybe because we have the wrong player selected. Let's see now, 250, so it does cost a little bit. It only costs stone. Aqueducts only has 60, 600 health, so they could potentially be easily be torched down. They don't have any fire armor either. Can they be torched down? Or do you have to use battering rams? How does Mongols, do they get treated like walls? And Mongols raid bounties work on the aqueducts? Now there's some questions there. Maybe we'll see if they can be torched down if I were to select this player here. Nope, I can't highlight and see if you can do attack orders. There's probably a good likelihood the aqueducts can't be torched down. But battering rams should be able to easily knock them down. Oh, look at olive oil here as a second little icon down here. I didn't see that earlier. Oh, maybe because it's just gotten some olive oil in the first place. It basically gives him plus 20% income for all of his farms, along with potential plus 45%, which can use that investment in such much more fancier units. The Golden Horn Tower now being pulled on the field. Periodically produces unlock mercenary units for free. The value of units produced increases the cistern's influence. So you can get the more cisterns nearby, the higher the quality of units you get. An Age 3 Cognitive Palace. Guess we're gonna have to wait and see how it looks. Keep it selected. Hopefully you'll see the grayed out production queue. You can see some with pastures. Because in theory right now, the olive oil is providing a decent amount per minute, so in theory you can get... it does take quite a bit of time to get one of those units. And somehow Musfati warriors are 400 while the camel archers 480. The camel archers is like 180 while Musfati warriors are like 80. So the olive oil cost between the two is questionable. Wait, it says 5 populations, so it must be a group of 5 versus a group of 2. So... Either way, we do have now the... And he's getting a set of free Keshiks. And every 50 seconds... Is it one? If it's a group. If it's a group of them, that is basically Cognitive Palace and age early. And the Cognitive Palace is one of the best landmarks in the entire game, in my opinion. Got some cataphracts here. They do have good amount of health and damage. They don't have a charge attack like normal. They do have the trample ability. Spearmen will be useful versus them, as well as crossbows, because they are heavy cav. One of the villagers got sniped there. Longbows still effective as ever. Range-wise not aged up. Let's take a look how many Keshiks come out. There are age 2 Keshiks as well. So don't have inherently age 4 units like the Cognitive Palace. And he does get a group of 3 Keshiks. That is actually very significant. So it's not as great as a Cognitive Palace, being age 2 Keshiks and versus getting 3 Roost Knights. But still, that is... Wait, no, that's more than 3 Keshiks. That was 5 Keshiks. Okay, that is something a little bit different. Getting 5 Keshiks for free? And he's getting another, potentially 5 more Keshiks for free? That's... quite a bit, actually. And I've got the White Tower going on up. Because even though they're just H2 Keshiks, there's still quite a bit of mass you're getting. Oh, you can actually upgrade the mercenaries as well. So you get they'll upgrade the H2 Keshiks to H3 Keshiks. The fact you can upgrade those, yeah, that makes that landmark better than the Cognitive Palace by a large amount. And it's not only is H3 rather than H4, it looks like you get additional 25% value from it. White Tower now pulling field, going for some more long bows. Okay, he only got 3 Keshiks that time. I wonder if maybe because he was at pop cap. Maybe I don't understand the numbers he gets out. He's just getting only Keshiks as well. This doesn't appear to be selectable either. So is he getting lucky or unlucky just getting Keshiks? I think Keshiks will be a good item to get. Now they're veteran Keshiks. They're a good cheap cavalry to get for free like that. Oh, look at the mill. Cool little design. See how many Keshiks he gets assigned. He has a large number of spare population. Okay, so he's getting groups of 3 Keshiks, and he's only getting Keshiks, so why is it randoming into Keshiks? Keshiks are a good item to get, don't get me wrong. But now he's just getting infinite Keshiks, which... I suppose it is, even when fully upgraded, is weaker than Cognitive Palace, but this is something that's available in H3, which makes a huge difference. Any 3 Keshiks versus 3 Elite Knights. I suppose it is about right, but the fact you can upgrade them as well, which is very good. Either way, we do not have the... Teardrop shields increases the armor of cataphracts by 1, moves the speed of Limit Tentari by 50% and attack speed. Vanagari Guard by 50%. Keshik will go ahead and take out those villagers. And mercenary house here. Deploy them next to the trade post to get out some camel riders or Musfati warriors. Against the English, the chance of them fighting against mass man-at-arms is likely. So Musfati warriors wouldn't be half bad. Over here, of course, you get access to some royal knights and horse archers. If horse archers get gallop, that would be pretty good. But the royal knights would still be a good alternative as well. 2 royal knights. So maybe Musfati warriors are the best mercenaries you can get. We got now the aqueducts now being blown in field, as well as another cistern over here as well. Oh wait. This says it gets affected by the number of cistern levels. So will this change from Keshik to something else? Value of the units produced increases with the cistern's influence. Either way, Keshiks and archers now pushing the way forward. Keshiks, of course, classified as heavy cast, so we'll see bonus damage from the crossbows. There's 3 cataphracts, 17 Keshiks. He doesn't appear to be getting any more Keshiks, getting some more crossbows. Now he's getting Giloms. So he's now getting groups of Giloms? Okay, so now he's getting groups of Giloms. A good man-at-arms variant. Longbowmen trying to deal with the archers. Crossbows trying to deal with the Keshiks. Villagers trying to deal with the gold. 1 villager will go down. And some of these villagers are still getting hit. 1 archer remains. Let's get another villager kill before going down. There's another wounded villager there. Monk does go down here. Keshiks now push the way forward with the support of a cataphract. How many Giloms does he get per deployment? Maybe get like 5, maybe 6. Maybe that's one reason why he didn't get his cistern level upgraded to 5, because he knows that he will get Keshiks for having a level 4 cisterns. That would make actually some sense. Does have some man-at-arms in the field. English man-at-arms, of course, can be very heavy with all their armor upgrades. Good amount of heavy cav here. Also will generally be pretty useful. Let's see. Giloms. Those are the Giloms come in groups of 3. Are they produced faster? It doesn't appear to be they get produced faster. Gotta keep an eye on this. It's right now 3 Giloms. If it goes from 3 Keshiks is better than 3 Giloms, so I'm not sure how it's rating the deployment. Unless 2 of them already went down. Keshik's pushing his way forward with some Gilong support, and arms trying to push forward and engage. Cataphracts tramples their way through. And yeah, Pelosi's getting groups of 3 Giloms. So I'm trying to find the groups. Maybe over there. So yeah, it seems like groups of 3 Giloms is worse off than getting groups of 3 Keshiks. So there may be some sort of issue with that, I'm not exactly sure. English man-at-arms push way forward, trying to overrun that trebuchet. Villagers now pushing the way forward over here. Giloms and crossbows making their advance. Guilloms being picked off quite quickly there. All the Guilloms are down. Another round of Guilloms will be out shortly. I'm curious if the production speed's quicker. A number of olive oil here. And spending a large amount of his olive oil and stuff. Not exactly sure on what though. Getting some good damage on these forces now. Now he's getting more Keshiks, veteran Keshiks ×2. It's from the Golden Horn as well, so even though I'm not sure how he's getting the, what's the term, Guillaume versus Keshik. Maybe it's actually olive oil being collected since large numbers of olive oil fields have been interrupted. That's a mechanic I need to do a bit more research into. My apologies. And looks like the Byzantine player does back the game. This is Great Saint. Thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.